Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this live morning trading webinar. My name is Theo, for those who join us for first time, and I hope you're going to have a great session today with a lot of new things to learn about our market, about ourselves, about trading, and all this stuff. So, as usual, guys, please make sure that you have downloaded the mobile application, our Admirals native mobile application. Maybe you are using the MetaTrader platforms. However, some restrictions now, they don't allow us to use them, to download them again, especially from the App Store. So we have anyhow our native mobile app. It's downloadable from the App Store, from Google Play. You can monitor your trades, you can place trades, you can use your investment account. It's one of the coolest features here at Admirals. We are building the investment accounts, so you can definitely take advantage of that. And soon I will start doing some informative webinars about how to invest with Admirals, how to make your investment journey much effective, okay, and simple as well. Also, the risk warning disclaimer, just to make sure that you understand that this webinar, it's for general information only, and it doesn't intend to give any personal and financial advice at any level. And all the trades I open, I say I believe it's going to go like this, it's going to do like that, about the market and about the risk. It's purely based on my experience as a trader and my perception about the way I see the market. Let's move on and have a look. It's a quite quiet week, to be honest. This trading week, there are not much to expect in terms of volatility, to be honest, because we had last week the non-farm payroll. We're gonna get busy next week with all the CPI and inflation, retails, and all this stuff. Today, early in Australia, we had the NAB Business Conference. 10 votes previously, 5 votes actual now. It looks like they don't agree. Everyone doesn't agree, mostly on the interest rates decisions. And let's have a look at the premium analytics. Today's top headlines: two Fed officials make case for caution with future interest rate raises. Iran can afford open mandated oil production cuts, senior leader says. Japan finance minister to explain yen intervention at G20 meeting. PC shipment plugged nearly 20%, steeper drop in more than 20 years. Russia Putin seeks to escalate with Ukrainian strikes as pressure builds at home. A billionaire investor named Yuri renews his Russia citizenship amid war. And Bio-Rat Laboratories in talks to combine with Kyojin. Guys, if you haven't subscribed yet to our Admiral YouTube channels, please make sure you subscribe, and also to like the videos if you find them valuable. That will be great. For those who are new here, you can have a look at the trading spotlights. Many webinars we do here explaining about technical analysis and fundamental analysis as well. If you missed some recordings from the live trading, you can scroll down a little bit and watch them. I shared the links with you, so please make sure you like and subscribe here. And we have the Instagram page as well. You can kindly follow us on the Instagram, so you get all the reels, the stories, market updates we post, trade ideas, and many more. And of course, the Telegram, it's a great tool for for the job here, because it is very informative to you. So you make sure you subscribe on the Telegram. Also, guys, I noticed that not many people, they are aware of the weekly podcast we do. On Monday, I record a podcast in about 5 minutes. I'm going through all the Forex calendar, and that will be an awesome tool, I can say, for you guys, because you can really get an, let's say, a global information about what's happening in the market. So you don't need all the time to just go in your calendar and try to see. And remember, I make sure that I speak in a very simple terms. I use very simple words, and you can find the podcast here at our website. You go to Analytics Weekly Trading Podcast, and you can hear them from here, or you can also download it, and you can feel free to share it with your family and friends. I'm sure they're going to appreciate if they know just in 3-4 minutes what's going on in the world, and they don't need to go through 100 newspapers and online magazines. Okay, we talked much about this stuff. It's time to go to the MT5. Good morning. No interest in Arabic content. Okay. USA CPI Thursday, rumored. USA CPI Thursday. If you say so, I trust that you know what you are talking about. Liz, Theo is not a trader, he's a magician. I like that. Oh my God. Good morning. Hello, guys. Hello, T. Hello, Katsuis. Definitely good morning, all. Hope you had a good night's rest. Yes. All righty. So let's flip it to the MT5 platform. MT5, where are you? Guys, let's start with the indices. So what do we have here? Daily chart, US dollar index. It's keeping printing higher highs and higher lows. And today we broke the last day's highs. So it looks like that buyers are still in control. We can see that the candles are filled quite well. So we are still bullish with the US dollar. It means we are selling pound USD, euro USD. We are buying USD CAD, buying Swiss, buying against the USD. We are selling the QE. And I can't see your screen. Emmanuel cannot see the screen. Guys, can you please confirm that everyone can see my screen, just to make sure, or you have the same problem with Emmanuel? Can you please type, I can see, no problem? I can. Okay, what about guys from the YouTube? Can you see my screen? Please drop a quick okay here. Okay, so Emmanuel, it looks like it's something on your side, my friend, because everyone can see the screen. So please have a look on maybe your internet connection, or if you are using multiple screens. Let's move on. So from the US dollar index, we get this information that US dollar is still in a strong uptrend. So we don't need to be, we don't need to complicate and overthinking about what's happening here. We see a strong US dollar. It means the rest can be traded based on the strength of the USD. Let's have a look at the DAX in a downtrend. As we mentioned, we broke below this support. The market made lower low. Yesterday, it stopped the selling activity, at least temporarily. And what can I see here? I can see that this is the high, and the market is still making lower highs and lower lows. So there is no need to rush and buy. The only way to start buying this market, in my opinion, is if we see the buyers create a new high higher than this one here. Okay, but for now, even with this retracement in play, I see this a temporarily retracement, and if we go down to the 4-hour chart, it can give us in the 1-hour chart maybe good opportunities to start selling. That's how I see it. But for intraday trading, I'm not keen to look at this because yesterday the buyers were in control. So I need a confirmation from the sellers to resume the downtrend. So I hope by now you understand how do we trade here. We trade on the intraday level when we have confirmations, strong confirmations on the daily chart in terms of direction and in terms of price action. That will give us a highest probability to trade on the 5, 15 minutes and 1 minute charts. The same with the FTSE. Yesterday, the buyers, they didn't allow the price to drop a lot. So I'm not keen to anything with this one. We had some, this is the Dow Jones 30. We had yesterday some dodgy candle printed here on the daily chart. What is going to happen now? It's still a downtrend for me, this one. And I would like to find a ways to sell. However, if we zoom out a little bit, we have this bottom that it's almost retested. So it looks like not very promising in my opinion. So let's move on. Yesterday, it was the best opportunities here on the NASDAQ and the S&P 500 because we were here and we say that we want to see the market retesting this level here, this low point, and it retested here on the intraday level. Yesterday, there were few trades here. So for now, anything can happen. Either we want to see sellers pushing through and then we start resuming the selling activity, or we're going to just sit and wait until we're going to have a clear direction again. So what I want you to understand is that at some point, the moves, the opportunities are coming to an end. And then we have to wait to see another pattern we can recognize and start trading. It doesn't mean, and I say it all the times to you, it doesn't mean that because we identified at the end of this impulse move the trend, we have to start selling because that's how we feel. No, we understand that if we missed this selling opportunity from all the way here to there, then it's okay. We learn something either about the markets or about ourselves. Sometimes, guys, the lessons, if we pay attention, and the lessons we learn about ourselves are more valuable and will help us much more to identify and not be scared to take opportunities at the beginning of their development. Okay, let's move on. S&P 500, same scenario. This one here, it still has some room to move until it reaches the lower point. So we can keep an eye on that on the 15 minutes and 5-minute chart, definitely. And looks like this one here, it's it can help for a push to the downside, at least to retest this level here. If in 1 minute it's going to finish as a bearish pin bar, it looks like something good. The fact that we are approaching this lower point here, it makes the risk to understand that it has to be a bit minimal. Let's go to the currencies. Pound, patient is power in trading. That's very true. Stop. Thanks for mentioning it. Pound US dollar, we are still selling, although we approach this lower point here. We have to be a bit careful with our selling activities. but it's still bearish, nothing to argue with that. So intraday, 4 hours, 1 hour, wherever we want to trade, if we use our checklist, then we can find some good opportunities. And euro US dollar, the same, still in a downtrend. We can take advantage on any impulse moves and trading with a trend. USD CHF, yesterday I was very cautious to trade, and I didn't trade this one here for the reason that we were at a very resistant area. So now we broke higher this resistance, and this one looks like it has the clearest room to move to the upside, because price likes to chase the last trading levels, because there are many orders. It's more psychological reason. So let's keep it simple. It still have some room to move to the upside. So we can take advantage on the retracements on the lower time frame. Aussie, very weak, especially now with the NAB decision, the NAB, National Australian Bank, and the votes weren't that collectively in a line. So maybe we can experience some more weakness in the Aussie. Anyway, we say that a strong level of support is down there. Guys, this doesn't mean, and I say it, and if you want, write it on a paper and stick it in front of your screen. It doesn't mean that because we see the room on the weekly chart to be that much. This, how many pips is this one here? That's almost 900 pips. It doesn't mean that we're going to blindly open a position here. We're not going to put any stop loss, and we're going to wait for the market to come and give us profit. No, there are also losses considering trading. And the reason we do this extensive and this professional trading analysis here is to make sure that the trades you're going to participate are high probability trades, okay, and not emotional and exciting way. At this point here, we can see the market retrace all the way back. What are we going to do? Are we going to just blindly open a trade and sit here and waiting for and pray to the God? It's not a good way to approach trading in general. That's why I say all the time, better we find retracements. If we want to sell, we want to be short in a market, we want to take sell positions, it's good to see green candles and then find our catalyst and take the trade. Kiwi, the same. The market tried to retest this bottom here. Today it broke below. So on the weekly chart, there is also a good room to move up to here. So on the intraday, we can find some good entries and sell these markets towards the downside. So still bearish for this one. USD CAD, yesterday we said it was another great opportunity because of this room left here. Today the move came to the end. That was the move yesterday, and it happened it happened. I'm confused now. Hold on. The move. No, this move happened in the morning. Yesterday we had, when we were doing the live, we were in this sideway. Yep, we were in that sideway move on the 15-minute chart. So today it gave us this move during the Asian session. And if you were around and you took advantage of this impulse, that will be good. The only way you will be around, in my opinion, I think, if you live in Asia or in Australia somewhere and you could trade. USD JPY, strong US dollar. So we are bullish basically now on the JPY. So we will see what it will happen. Pound JPY still sideways here. Nothing I would like to get involved unless solely we trade on the price action with very low risk. So last week we had this bearish pin bar here. We have a minor support. Let's say it's not very clear for me to trade. Even the swings on the 15-minute chart, they are not consistent. Excuse me. Miracle, please, which currency is the weakest at the moment? We will find it out. Aussie yen still making lower highs and lower lows, so did give us it's still giving us a great opportunities on the 15 minutes and 5-minute chart. Do you see, guys, how the swings here on the 15-minute charts are very smooth and consistent? If we compare the pound JPY on the 15-minute chart, you see the swings here are a bit mess. So it's easier to trade if we want to trade a yen pair to the downside. It's easier to trade the Australian dollar against the Japanese yen because the daily direction confirms, the daily price action confirmed. We have lower highs and lower lows on every single day on the daily chart, and we know that there is a possible target down here, so it can give us a good reward to risk 2-1 and 3-1 for an intraday trading. So this make it a good candidate, and it looks like from this analysis we do here, it looks like that the Australian dollar is the weakest so far. Euro yen, you see, if we compare the pound yen, the euro yen, the Aussie yen until now, yesterday the euro was strong. It didn't allow the Japanese yen to create the lower low that the Australian dollar allow it. And it looks like that the Australian dollar is the weakest. So it's nothing I want to get involved with that because there are so many clear pairs to trade. Finally, Australian dollar against the euro, or euro against the Australian dollar, broke above this level of resistance as I was expecting it, and I was mentioning from this bullish engulfing. I hope you guys took some trades here all the way up. I don't expect you to take a trade right here at the 50% retracement of the bullish engulfing. Your stop here 100 pips and you go for 5-6-1. That's, if you've done it, that's fine. But because I want you to be consistent with your trading, even a 2-1, it's really, really enough. 1-1, it's very good. But it's good to aim for 2-1. Then when we came around here, we say that we can stop trading now because it's an uncertain environment. Maybe here there are the sell orders, but this impulse move to the upside, it shows us the strength of the buyers, because if the sellers, they were strong to reverse all the way here and they didn't continue their selling activity, and the buyers, they came to break the last 2 days highs, it means that they are super strong, right? You see the last 2 days highs here, this one, and we close higher. So regardless of this inside candle here, I said I don't want to be a seller. I prefer to see a strong close above this area, and then I will be a buyer all the way and try to target this level here with techniques, not just blindly, because you're going to hear in many webinars, people, they are telling you, yeah, I buy here and I hold it and all the way up, but it's very, very, very psychological process to take something as low as possible and be somewhere here, and then to see the retracement, and then you start feeling scared, and what you do, and then you end up at the time you have to add more to your trade, you just take your profits and close the trade. That needs more screening, that needs more practice, that needs experience, and this all comes with the interaction with the markets. Okay, I'm saying all this stuff because I have a lot of experience as a super active trader in a personal and professional status as well. So I trade with hundreds and hundreds of thousands capitals and some funds. So I went through all these guys, and that's why I'm trying to make it very simple for you, to help you speed up the process with not need to repeat all the basic and major mistakes. Okay. So let's move on. For here, we want to buy definitely trend lines, moving average, whatever trending tools we can use, Bollinger Bands. Everything has their own advantage in trending markets. So whatever it's appropriate for you, you can use the checklist I shared with you. That's how I trade. and you can find some good opportunities. Aussie against the Canadian dollar, we are in a downtrend. We broke strongly below this support. So Aussie super weak, super weak. I would like to see some retracements on the daily charts, and I will sell it again. We can see here that the euro is trying to get some advantage over the Great British Pound. So that makes also pound weak. If we want to take any trades, pound USD and euro USD, from this pair here, we see that the euro is stronger based on this pattern here. So it's better to take advantage of the strong US dollar and the weak Great British Pound. Crude oil, we put that bearish candle here. Let's see in the OPEC meeting. In the OPEC meeting here, this move, let's say, in the anticipation. The Bitcoin, it's still hovering around, waiting for the US dollar to say what is going to happen next. Let's go to some question. Patient is power in trading. Please, which currency is the weakest at the moment? We said it that. Is it a good to go in euro USD for a sale and Aussie? Yep, miracle, Emmanuel. It's nothing go wrong with that. But if I have the same pattern on the euro USD and the pound USD, I will definitely choose the pound, because if we compare the euro and the pound, we see that the pound is weaker between these two. So definitely the pound is more weak than the euro. I hope you understand how I think and how I do the currency correlation. This is going to save you a lot sideways and losing trade, guys. Without saying, you're not going to experience losing trades and sideways move. Stop. Very informative technical analysis, Admiral. We thank you so much. What is the indicator you use on the, oh my God. And I was expecting someone to ask this question. I was doing some charting yesterday on the euro yen, and Tashka. Liz asks, which is this indicator here? The name of this indicator. Sorry, I'm laughing about Dashcard, about what the it's a trending indicator, a Japanese indicator, Ichimoku Kingo Hayo. So Ichimoku Kingo, it's this trending, very nice indicator, and I can explain it in another session. US 500, US 100 analysis, please. We've done it. Please. T-series record. We've done it at the beginning. The US 500, the Nasdaq basically, and the S&P. You can, because we are running out of time, you can find this in the recording when we close the webinar. A massive FOMO. Sorry, HV, I didn't quite understand what you write. Sorry for that. Can you please explain? Where can we find the checklist, brother Theo? I will share with you right now. Let me just do something here. Where can you find the checklist? You will find it. Let me find the checklist for you guys. So here it is. All right, guys, here is the checklist. Please make sure. Fear of missing out. Yeah, 100%. 100% HV. I understand that you are an experienced trader. I totally understand it and I appreciate it. Sitting on chart all day, so psychologically tips maybe next time. Okay, guys, here is the deal. Today at 2 p.m. GMT time, I will host a webinar about trading psychology. I started upon your request. I started the series of trading psychology webinars. And I think that's very, very exciting because that's what many traders want and missing in their trading. So here is trading psychology. And today I will start with support and resistance levels. For those who are here, here is the link. Please make sure if you have the time to participate in this webinar, it will start helping you a lot in your trading, a lot, trust me on that. And if you are not around, I understand. If you have obligations, please make sure you watch the recording. It's going to be in 6 hours from now. And this trading series, they aim to help you with the right mindset and the right and understand how market works, actually to accept the nature of the market first, and then to accept the nature of how a trader needs to change its perspective and thinking process. Okay, this is going to take continuously effort. It's nothing difficult. It's really simple. It just needs to practice in a consistent level. And what is the practice? It's when we interact with the charts to remind ourselves about how the nature of the market reveal. So it sounds simple, but when it comes to apply it in practice, that's where we get a bit red bell, let's say. So I will try to do my best to help you with this psychology series, trading psychology, to get your head right. But first, I will start with things that you already know, like what's the trading psychology around support, resistance, the trend lines, the EMAs, the price action, and then I will go more deep into the thinking, because you have to understand that what you are doing in your trading as an active trader, you want to just have a smooth transformation in your mindset. Okay, that's all. Simple and effective. Flooring indices are just start the sell, looking on 5 minutes, or it's just a fake signal. We don't know if it's a fake signal, and that's the thing. We don't know if it's a fake signal. That's come down to the psychology. Okay, so if we see that indices are selling and we want to sell, we put our entry, our stop loss, our target, and that's it. Yes, will be a recording, definitely, Rumen. They will be recording, and you can find them here at Admirals global channel. When you scroll down to the trading spotlights or the recordings, they will be here. Okay, when you see the title psychology, trading psychology, you will know that it's related to the subject. All right, guys, again, thank you so much for your participation. It was my truly satisfaction and honor to serve you with this technical analysis, with this trading knowledge I have, and the interaction with the market, so you can learn and hopefully you can become the trader you want to become. Okay, for those, I'm going to see you later on the webinar. That will be great, or I will see you again tomorrow next time. Happy trading, and thank you so much. Bye bye.